real estate as a brand new agent. He joined the Maplewood office, and it was like just an absolute force of nature from the day that he came into this industry. He's somebody that he started as a, like I said, a brand new, and then just turned into a top producing agent. He built himself up. He built himself up to a top producing team. He decided he wanted to go the brokerage route, and he obviously is now leading the Metuchen office of Coldwell Bank area. He's doing a great job of doing that as well. And looking at his numbers, and I just see it keep going up. So I congratulate you on all of those things, but I'm going to tell you a quick story of why I'm so proud of him, because it's not just the numbers, and it's not just the, all the stuff that people see, front and center. What I'm proud of him for is what he does behind the scenes, because he is just such a leader in every way, shape, or form. One of the things that I had the experience of doing is I got a phone call from Irv many years ago, and he said, "Mike, I need you to come somewhere with me." And I said, "All right, well, where are we going?" He's like, "Just come, I just need you to come." And so I jumped in the car, and we took a drive, and he brought me to an inner city elementary school.
Pynchon
Avenue, excuse me, to be specific. But he brought me there, and he was a big brother to many of the kids there. And he basically, he got up there in his suit, he was looking, as he always does, sharp as could be. And I saw these kids, and I saw the look that they had to him. And, just the influence that he was making on their lives, and he was bringing them backpacks filled with, different supplies, and, just making sure that they had a positive male mentor. And I got to tell you, it was one of those moments when I look back on my career, and it was one of my favorite days that I've ever had in real estate. And that was just part of who he is on a regular basis. And so much so that anybody who knows Carl, who's also just a go-getter, Carl was somebody that he was mentoring and came into the office. And I remember Irv came to me and said, "I have somebody that I want to introduce you to. He wants to get into real estate." And it was one of those students. So, there's the way he gives back to the community. I know that he's a coach for NARAP. I know that he's just done so many different things behind the scenes that you don't know about to make sure that he's lifting people up around him. And that's the guy that he is. So I'm very, very proud to introduce Irving Cham, and I love you, brother.
Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to stop doubting yourselves. It's time to stop being afraid. The risks that you take in most cases are the greatest victories of all. You are seeking success, you are seeking growth, you are seeking potential. Do you all remember during COVID-19 when you weren't allowed to leave your houses, you weren't allowed to leave your homes? Only essential workers were able to leave, right or wrong? Guess who were deemed those essential workers? Who? The realtors, the real estate agents. That's how important what you all do every single day is to the public. Every single day that you go out there, you interact with a client, you speak to someone, the mark that you leave is the level of importance that your job, your duty is. So, before I start, I wanted to say thank you all for your service. You're the ones that sacrificing on a daily basis, having a steady paycheck, healthcare benefits, all those great things. You're sacrificing those things for the greater good of everyone else. And I know a lot of times it might be one of those thankless jobs. So I wanted to thank you from behalf of me as well as the leadership. So we're going to give you all a round of applause. Thank you. Today, my presentation will be about unleashing the Mamba mentality, conquering fear with Kobe Bryant's legacy. Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, transcended the game of basketball to become a symbol of relentless determination, unwavering focus, and unyielding mental strength. Throughout his extraordinary career, Kobe Bryant went beyond the confines of the court. His mindset is now what we refer to as the Mamba mentality. The Mamba mentality can be summarized as the relentless pursuit of greatness and the refusal to let fear hold us back. Kobe believed in pushing past limitations. A lot of those limitations we put upon ourselves. Embracing the challenges and constantly striving for improvement. It is this very mentality that we will harness today to tackle our own fears head on. Before we explore how the Mamba mentality can help us defeat fear, let's take a moment to understand what fear truly is. Fear is a powerful emotion, an emotion that can paralyze us, an emotion that can hinder us from reaching our full potential. How many of us here, with a show of hands, has fear? By adopting the Mamba mentality, we can shift our mindset and transform our fear into the catalyst for growth and success. If you don't mind, just bring your attention to the screen.
He is literally on his last leg right now. Alternately, it has seemed to be his knee, his foot, his ankle, and now his Achilles.
Yeah, this time, I don't think he's going to be able to do what he did the last two times where he ran it off and was able to play with the pain.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even really
going to shoot the free throws. He could barely make it to the free throw line. Bryant tonight with 32 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and he is hurting. But the Lakers down by 2, and they want him and need him at the free throw line. Got it.
Now after this free throw, I'm going to be very curious to see how he responds, not backpedaling or whatever he has to do to get to the other end, if in fact he gets to the other end before a foul maybe.
Made him. Lakers might foul. They might foul to get him out of the game.
Not only did he attempt the free throws, but he attempted the free throws after he ruptured his Achilles tendon. And his team was down by 2 points. In most cases, players under that pressure with all their limbs operating at 100% would miss it just because of the pressure. This guy and his mentality made both points with a ruptured Achilles. Understand why I say we have to implement the Mamba mentality. Kobe Bryant's career and life provided invaluable lessons that we can apply to our own personal and professional journeys. From overcoming setbacks, like we all have, right? With a show of hands, how many of us have experienced setbacks before? And injuries, to his legendary work ethic. Kobe's mindset offers a blueprint to mastering fear. Oh. There we go. Mastering fear, embrace the challenge instead of shying away from difficult situations. Kobe faced them head on. He viewed challenges as opportunities to grow and learn and ultimately triumph. Develop resiliency. Kobe's ability to bounce back from failures and setback was a testament to his unwavering resilience. He understood that failure is merely a stepping stone on a path to success. Understand, in order for you to succeed, you have to be okay with failing. If you don't try, guess what? You'll never know whether or not you would have been able to make it. You have to be obsessive with preparation. The Mamba mentality was built on a foundation of meticulous preparation. Kobe's dedication to honing in on his skills and studying his opponents instilled in him a sense of confidence and diminished fear's grip. In order for us to beat fear, we have to be prepared. Be prepared. We have the tools, we have the people, we have the resources, and you all have the strength within you. You have to find that strength, hone in on it, and be ready for whatever battle that comes your way. Let's do an exercise, if you all don't mind. Don't worry, there are people taping you, but I think this is going to be pretty cool. So think about all your fears. Hold your hands out. All your fears. Everything that you think that's holding you back, that can take you to that next level. Let's think about that right now. Put all those fears in your hands right now. Put your hands together. And let's shoot your shot. That's what it takes. That's all it takes. Shooting your shot. Seizing every opportunity. That's all it takes. Hold on. We don't have to play that again. Y'all get the point. Passion is fuel for success. Simply put, love what you do. Passion becomes a pushing factor to become better because you love what you do. Kobe loved the game of basketball. If you ever watch the story, Dear Basketball, Kobe said, "You asked for my hustle, I gave you my heart." When I came into real estate, like Mike said, it started off as a hustle. I gave it my heart. I love this. I'm passionate about it. I never have to work a day in my life ever again because this is not work. This is passion. Obsession. You want to train as much as you can, and as often as you can. Find every way possible to become better each and every day. Why not aim to be the best? By doing that, we become the best versions of ourselves. It doesn't matter if you come up short on being the best ever. The most important part is that you became the best you. Become the best you. Every single day, obsess about becoming better than you were yesterday. I guarantee you see the results. Relentless. Rest at the end and not at the middle. When we were just watching Kobe ruptured his Achilles, where he could have just went off the game and told someone else to take the shots. He said, no, I'm going to take that shot. I'm going to walk off that court when I'm done. Rust at the end and not in the middle. With what we do on a daily basis, I know it gets hard. It's very difficult out here. You're submitting 3 times as many offers as you were last year. And they're not getting accepted. So guess what? Submit 6 times as many offers. And they will get accepted. Rest at the end, not at the middle. Resiliency. Everything negative, pressure, challenges, is all an opportunity for me to rise. There will be times where things will not go our way. However, we cannot let that deter us from accomplishing our goals. Because the proof is in the work. The proof is in the resiliency. Fearlessness. If you're afraid to fail, then you're probably going to fail. Don't let your fear stop you from achieving your dreams and to not back down from anything. Some people are afraid to fail. It's human. However, being fearless means putting yourself out there regardless of the outcome. The outcome doesn't matter. It's your work that matters. As long as you know you put 100% in every single thing that you do, guess what? You know that you put it all on the line. So if you didn't win this time, you know next time you're going to win. So, of course, you know, we're going to bring it back. Mamba mentality. We want you to follow up with your leads. Put your leads into Moxie. CRM is better than no CRM. Pick up the phone and call your clients. Send them videos of you just saying hello. Use your prospect square. The reason why I'm saying these things is following up with your leads, checking in with current clients, researching your market trends. Guess what that is? That's knowing your game. That's being proactive. Attend industry events. Join these different groups. You've heard Lindsay, Michael, Andrea, everyone talking about the different organizations and how you can get yourself out there. NAREP, NARAB, the Alliance, like these are groups of really good professionals that can help you sharpen your tools on a daily basis. Your network is your net worth. Remember that. Growing your network will not hurt you, especially in times like this, because guess what? Referrals work. Don't wait for your leads to come to you. Have you ever heard of a fisherman being hungry? Have you ever heard of a hunter being hungry? And for the people that are vegetarians, have you ever heard of a gardener being hungry? Build relationships with other professionals. Lindsay had a great point when she said, Dave Pappas, Jimmy Mortgage. Dave Pappas is like my accountability partner. I will not lie to you. This morning I called him like, yo, what do you think, man? I'm about to go put this thing, I gotta go up here and do this. He's like, I can't, it's too many expletive messages for me to say exactly what he said. But let's just say it was very encouraging. And again, he's an industry partner. and he's my accountability partner. Find people like this. People like this make you better. And this room is filled with them, right? We're all here because we're all trying to get better at what we do on a daily basis. So after the broker's open, actually network, get to know the people that are here and use them for their strengths to make you better. And then you will make them better. One last video.
You can be mentored by people who aren't alive.
100%. Because their stories still live. These muses are here. It's important to learn from them. Because you realize they're people just like us. They made mistakes just like us. And they kept going. We can do the same.
You know, they say we die twice. Once when the breath leaves our body, and once when the last person we know says our name.
And he would be shooting baskets in the dark because they hadn't even turned the lights on yet. He'd be there an hour, 2 hours before everybody. Everybody would be at breakfast, and he would show up fully sweated out, like he'd just done 3 hours of work and before anybody did anything.
How much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
I'll push myself to exhaustion. I played games with the flu. I played games with 102-degree fever, man. And I made a promise to myself. I was going to work that hard every single day. When I do retire, I have no regrets. If I could work that hard every day, what would my career be?
Pennsylvania.
This kid right here, mark my words, is going to be unbelievable.
There you see Kobe Bryant in the foreground, the man many have dubbed the next Michael Jordan.
Once it's so bad and he's willing to go to the extreme at the age of 34 playing 38 minutes. That's ludicrous. He's cursed as much as I am.
He just want to get to the offensive end and go one-on-one. I'm going to make his ass work now. It was fun to be out there.
This man played with a broken finger and won a championship.
To Garnett, back to Kobe.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, a three-peat and a sweep.
The fourth NBA championship.
The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions.
Falls down, and he is hurting. But the Lakers eat him at the free throw line.
My family walks in. I had tears in my eyes. And, they're looking at you and stuff, and I'm like, it's all right. Dad's going to be all right. We'll be fine. As a parent, you got to set the example. This obstacle cannot define me. It's not going to be responsible for me stepping away for the game that I love. I'm going to step away on my own terms. We all have shit that we go through. We all have obstacles that were in our way at some point or another. We all had doubt. But we chose. We chose. Using the darker emotions, the anger or resentment or frustration and sadness, using that as a weapon. No matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. And when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready. I've really learned to put one foot in front of the other, because eventually that storm passes.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream.
I didn't know if I could do it. You know, it was my daughter who kind of put things in perspective for me. Gianna, she's now 13, and she was like, well, you always tell us to go for it. We're not on this stage just because of talent or ability. We're up here because of 4 a.m. We're up here because of 2-a-days or 5-a-days. We're up here because we had a dream and let nothing stand in our way. If anything tried to bring us down, we used it to make us stronger. We were never satisfied, never finished. We'll never be retired.
That's how you have to be if you want to be a winner. There's just no way around it.
Rest at the end, not in the middle. And I took that to heart. My next dream is to be honored one day for inspiring the next generation of athletes to have a dream, sacrifice for it, and never ever rest in the middle.
Uncommon amongst uncommon people.
A 60-point game. What an exit for number 24. You couldn't have written this.
And the Oscar goes to Dear Basketball.
Yesterday was supposed to be a celebratory day, and then we got tragic news about Kobe Bryant, and everything changed in a second. Life is short and it's fragile, and we don't know how many birthdays we have, so celebrate life. And if you haven't told someone you love them, do it now. Do it. Tell people you love them. Call your friends, text your friends, hug them, kiss them.
And when I took it to the Laker game, we just had so much fun because for the first time I was seeing the game through her eyes. And she had such a great time. And as a father, you just...
That's all you want. That's all you can ask for.
Yes.
No one knows how much time we have. That's why we must live in the moment. We must enjoy the moment.
It was her. Like, she was having such a good time, and the players were coming up and saying hi to her, and you know, Bryant was talking about her fadeaway, and all, you know.
We must reach and see and spend as much time as we can with our families and friends and the people that we absolutely love.
The most important thing in life is how your career moves and touches those around you, and how it carries forward to the next generation. Do you realize that's what makes true greatness?
Posthumously, we had the opportunity to experience Kobe's legacy, the Mamba mentality. Each and every one of you all have that same power, that same ability, the same drive, the same resiliency. It's up to each and every one of you all to unlock, unleash your Mamba mentality. Thank you.
First of all, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Getting a little emotional here.